Professor Wittig, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. I know that you've had a very distinguished career in academia as not just a researcher, but also as administrator, and the government as the president of DLR. In corporation, you were a corporate researcher as well as sitting on various corporate boards of major corporations. So you've had really a view of engineering from all different perspectives. So I'd like to ask you if you can just share your perspectives that you've had over decades from these various points.
Oh, Professor Seung, you're really addressing the whole spectrum of engineering activity.
Yes, and you've seen the whole spectrum.
And it's fun. It has been fun and continues to be fun. And the various areas I have been working in have been always new challenges, and somehow I enjoyed them all. You know, starting in the university, well, I'm a mechanical engineer by trade and heart. And actually, originally my career was geared towards industry.
Okay.
I never expected to be on the long range a professor. No, I never did. But well, when I got my PhD, I got an invitation to go to the United States,
Okay.
which also immediately hits the international aspects of engineering. You know? And I decided to, originally it was a postdoc position, then became a professorial position. I was always planning to go back to Germany, but then I stayed on.
How long were you there in the U.S.?
In the U.S., almost 9 years.
Okay.
And well, then I got an offer from Westinghouse Electric, at that time one of the most important major companies working in the field of gas turbines. There is a common denominator to that career, and that is gas turbine.
Ah, okay.
When I, as a young student, walked into an institute, I got an offer from an institute to work as a student assistant.
Okay.
And when I walked in that hall, and this was in the early times, you know, the gas turbine was just not even 30 years old. And Germany was not allowed to build jet engines. So it was a very, just an intermediate regime. And the person in charge showed me that machine, which I knew from thermodynamics, but not in reality. And he told me, well, here is a small gas turbine, and we are supposed to test it at minus 40 degrees centigrade. Okay. 40 degrees C is a good number because it's the same in Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, yes.
That was a good thing. And that machine has been with me all my life. In the university, in industry, later on, again in the university and at the German Aerospace Center. And well, you have known me for quite some time now. It's my activity, which I really, I claimed it's a common denominator. And well, from then on, then I got an offer from a German university, from Karlsruhe University.
Right.
And we enjoyed our stay in the United States. My wife was also active in academia, so we were thinking quite a bit whether we should go back. But then, Karlsruhe, there was one aspect to it. I always, if I ever would go and stay in academia in Germany, there were 3 universities. There was Karlsruhe, Aachen, and München.
Okay.
And there was Karlsruhe. So I took it. And then we did quite some work in Karlsruhe. I got fantastic, I always was lucky with people. I got some fantastic students, PhD students, you know several of them. And I also was lucky in the US. And there I also had some
leaders tend to say usually that they were lucky.
No, yeah, well, no, you You know, it really was fun to work with them. And again, they are leaders now themselves. And so we were quite successful. And well, somehow, slowly but steadily, you tend to move into administrative things, administrative tasks. And well, I was elected to be president of Karlsruhe University. And I enjoyed that one too. It was strenuous and interesting. Sometimes you had to do, you know, quite some things to get everything going, get the funds, and but to really gear and somehow match a university or your ideas with those what you feel what a university should be, and it worked out quite well. But then, you know, I got another offer to head the DLR, German Aerospace Center, and this was another dimension again. You know, the whole space organization is different. But from an engineering point of view, all those tasks, all those all the work I had to do was fascinating. I was, again, quite lucky to get those jobs. And if you think in terms of engineering, you know, we are living in a physical world, and I'm not just looking here at mechanical engineering or aerospace engineering. It applies to everything: electrical engineering, civil engineering, everything. The physical world, the fascination of engineering is to be active in and creatively active in that physical world. We are not there just to understand.
Right.
We are there to do new things, to create, and this gives you the possibility to really expand on your vision, and that's the fascination of engineering.